What's going on? I am here today to break down EXO's song, "Ya Ya Ya," because you requested it. So I just want to say thank you for everyone who's been out here supporting us on Patreon, and I just want to say thank you so much for sticking with us and sending us all the requests of the songs. Every time I hear a new song, it gives me a chance to test my ear. So it's good for me, and also for me to share what I get to hear with everyone else. So it's good for the group. So whenever I see win-wins, I always love them. It's always great to find them in life. So, like I said, this is a song called "Ya Ya Ya" from 2019, November 27th, 2019. My birthday is November 24th, so it's not too far away from my birthday. And let me see, it looks like it has over 1.6 million views, so probably not one of their big singles, but definitely one of the releases because it looks like it's on the EXO YouTube channel. All right, so let's hop into it today and let's break down "Ya Ya Ya."
너말로 표현이 달리 힘들 것 같은데 사랑에 빠진 그 순간이 really 후회된 적이 없네 널 자꾸 보고 빗노라면 spinning spinning 악진에 못 견디게 결국 하고 싶은 말은 너를 사랑한다는 거야 baby baby Do you love me do you love me not Baby tell me now 여길 보고 야야야 내가 믿는 건 너뿐인걸 Baby tell me now 너도 맞지 야야야 신경 쓰지 마 별거 아니야 나만 봐도 야야야 왜 날 우페포로 만들었어 내 생각에 넌 내가 필요해 야야야.
All right, so this is an interesting track. Let's start from the top that they're using this sample. It sounds like a sample. You're the one. And then a cool groove. That seems to be how this song was started. I don't know who produced this song, but a lot of times when you're in the studio, you create a sample loop of something and you start to wonder if you want to create a song around it. So let's say someone could have found this sample of "You're the one," and they put it into their MPC or into their DAW, which is their production software. And they were like, oh, let's start a beat like "You're the one." Boom, cat, boom, boom, cat, boom, boom, cat, boom, cat, boom, boom, cat, boom, cat, boom. And they're like, this is cool. And then someone said, well, we have a pitch to a group, or let's collaborate with this group EXO. And they started to create vocal melodies that would fit the group's, range. Right. So that's what seems like happened, because that's usually how these kind of songs start. So let's just listen to it again and break down what they're doing. So that vocal part comes in. You're the one. It's like dun, 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 dun.
너말로 표현이 달리
And then we bring the drum. Now listen to the 808s.
사랑에 빠진 그 순간이 really 후회된 적이 없네 널 자꾸 보고
So it's like
빗노라면
boom,
spinning
boom,
spinning
boom,
악진에 못 견디게
boom, boom,
결국
boom,
하고 싶은 말은 너를
boom.
사랑한다는 거야 baby baby Do you love me do you love me not
Then they take the sample out right here. Piano. And then snare rolls. Hear the snare rolls. Bring the sample back. And that "ya ya ya" is the main anchor. All right, and so the "ya ya ya" is the main anchor. So it's like "ya ya ya, ya ya ya." So what this is, and I can see the reason why it has the views it has, is This is a great example of a song that's created from a sample-based idea, and structurally, you're building everything around the sample instead of everything around the song. So the song becomes almost secondary to the sample. Not saying that's bad, but I'm just saying that's what usually happens in productions like this. Because the sample is so hooky that you have to beat the hookiness of the sample in order for the song to become its own life form. And so what you have to do is you have to take the sample in, you got to pull the sample out, you got to make it louder in some parts. It's all kinds of different tricks of that. And I can tell why this is interesting, because you have this also hook, this bam, 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 and you have this 808 going boom, 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 da, boom, 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 boom. So you have all these cool little elements that you're popping in and popping out. But I will say that the ya, ya, ya that I'm hearing, I'm definitely hearing it a lot, but there's nothing that melodically beats the "You're the one." Like that right now is still ringing in my head more than the song so far. So I'm not saying anything's wrong with that, but it's definitely something that you have to think about when you're producing and writing a song. So I'm just looking at it from that perspective. But let's continue.
Baby, give me some, 'cause I'ma give you some. Yeah, yeah, yeah. 우린 점점 닮아갈 걸. 난 미쳐.
And if you notice now, the ya, ya, ya is following the "You're the one." It's following that same melodic 1, 2, 3, because it's such a hooky part.
꽃만 거칠었대로 네 말 만들게 길들여줘 몰두하게 만들어줘 이상하게 네 목소리에만.
Oh, it's interesting too. I'm going to try to explain what's happening. Hopefully some of you can hear it. If you can't, it's all right. But it's a very interesting thing. So sometimes there's a frequency, and it sounds like this. That's the best way I can describe it. So that happens sometimes when certain sounds phase, or if you actually take that from something else and put it into a mix. That sound is going on throughout the track, and it's a little bit slightly jarring, but I understand why people would use it. It fills up a sonic frequency space. So I want to see if you can hear it now. It sounds like. You hear it?
Do you love me? Do you love me not? Baby, tell me now. 대답해줘, yeah, yeah, yeah. 이제는 끌리게 하지 마. Baby, tell me now. 너도 믿지, yeah, yeah, yeah. 가르쳐줘, 좋아하는 걸 꼭 나에게만.
All right, cool. So if we were looking at the power of threes and all the structural things we always talk about, it's do me now, do me now, do me now, yeah, 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 I mean, they're using math all over the song, and then it's like yeah, yeah, yeah. So between the melodic structures of those things and the ya, ya, ya's, it's literally bouncing back and forth between math. Just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, yeah, 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 yeah. And that's the reason why I like doing these breakdowns for anyone out there who's learning how to write songs. So that way you can literally find parts of songs that you like and say, I kind of think it's cool the way they go from one, something, something, something over here, and then repeat the title. And the title can be dibby dabba doo da dee. And something, something, something over here, dibby dabba doo da dee. And you can take that into your own way of making songs. Let me give you an example. Let's say if you said, I can't get you off of my mind. It makes me go, yeah, yeah, blah, blah. I feel, it sounded like a blah, 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 blah. All the time. Off the time. Something, something, something over here. You can just rhyme words on this side and then go to that side and repeat something that you like. Now, I'm not saying say blah, 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 yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm just saying using the structure of knowing the math behind writing songs. If you can do this, it helps you to really cut through all of the the hard work that it takes to learn how to write songs. It's just using mathematical structuring that you find from songs that you like. You can make songs a lot quicker without even thinking about it. So I would highly recommend, if you're watching this channel, if you're a Patreon person, if you're thinking about possibly doing songs, find the structure that you like from a few songs and then mix match. Be like, you know what? I like in that Blackpink song how they just repeat the, zibby dabba dooba dabba da da da. I like that. Cool. Make up something similar and repeat it. And I like from the EXO song how they go na 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 dabba dabba da da. I like that section. Cool. Find that math to it. Repeat something. And I like over here at NCT how they do this in the verse. Find the things you like, and I guarantee if you put together in a song structure, you can start writing really good songs in a very short period of time. So this is my little way of giving you some tips that I know will work. And if you try them, you will hopefully thank me later and say, hey, Adam, I used it and I'm able to start writing songs that sound pretty good in my first couple tries. But let's keep listening.
I'ma give you some.
Cool. So what they're doing is these little pullouts, no music, and then hit it. And that's just to create tension and release for you as the listener to go, okay, what's going to happen next? And if they keep you on your toes, then you'll be more interested in when it does land. So it seems like we're going into the bridge right now. Okay, so we're going to the bridge right now. 2, 3, 4. Backbeat. That's cool. Listen to the harmonies in the background. Cool harmonies. It's like, very cool. Pull out. Back to backbeat. Samples in the back still. Now we're back in the pre-chorus. Down. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Down. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Whoever just did that. Let me rewind that whole part. That's the one thing about EXO. They always surprise me with something vocally. I don't know who that is. That could be Baekhyun. That could be Chen. It could be D.O. I don't know, but let's listen to this part. She goes, away. That part, and it keeps going. So. It's like, away, and it keeps going. You hear him in the background? Whoever that is going off. Let's listen to those little runs. He's like, yeah. Those little half steps, are really intricate. Very cool. All that up there. Ooh. Okay, so the ending. Let's listen to this again. This little vocal stack. I wish they would have done that in like a pre-chorus where they just would have pulled everything out and went da, 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 I wish they would have given that space, because that thing, when you hear it by itself, is so beautiful. But a lot of times in the production was covered up by the sample and the drums and the 808s and the snare rolls and all the things that were happening. That part is so cool. All right, so that was the song "Ya Ya Ya" from EXO. I'm just gonna give my professional opinion. Cool track. It's definitely more of a vibe thing, where you would play this when you're probably in the car doing something at home, where you're just kind of bobbing your head. I don't see this as like the big concert jam where everyone's like, "Oh, we gotta hear that song." But also the sample is so catchy that it almost overpowers the track. And it's more of like a sample-based song that has lyric and melody to it, rather than a song that has a cool sample in it. The sample seems like it takes over. But anyway, that being said, I do think it is a cool song because of the sample and because of the different changes, like the backbeat and the drums. I think that the hip hop drums are really cool. I like this kind of old school hip hop drums. So that being said, yeah, I think it's a good track. But it's interesting to me. I'm still trying to get used to understanding more about the impact that EXO has, because some songs have 300 million views and all these views, and then some have 1 million, 1.6 million. I'm going like, what's the disconnect? How is that happening? Is it just that the fans don't share it as much? Is it because of when they release it? Is it a release schedule thing? Like, I don't really know, because I'm still so new to K-pop. Because I would assume that because they have millions and millions of fans, that even anything they put out, the fans would at least listen to it at least once, and then sometimes twice. But in this case, they have 8 million subscribers on YouTube, but only 1.6 million people even heard it. So that could be even, one person hearing it 3 times. That means it's actually less people who listen to it. So I don't know. I'm still trying to understand all that stuff in this part of the music industry. But anyway, that being said, everyone, thank you so much for supporting this channel, and hopefully you enjoyed this video. And that being said, be good to yourself, be good to others, and I will talk to you soon. Give me some